Yes. How are you doing, Seven? You don't like me. I don't trust. We should go like that. Hey, Dora. Hey, Nikki. I'm here too. Some nights. I go to Nikki. What's still doing? Alright. I'll sit on her. Hi, Kemma. Hey, children. She doesn't like you. Kemma and I go back. Hey, children. That's my favorite.
You know New York, you need New York. You know you need unique New York. Is this on? Oh, we're on. We are on. Good morning, Reddies. This is Dean Breckenridge. Brecken the announcements down for you this morning. To start us off, a reminder that the Astrology Club, that's L-O-G-Y, not N-O-M-Y. The Astrology Club will meet this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Fair warning, Astronomy Club members will have their poems read if they show up today. Mock trial will also meet this afternoon at the end of classes to watch A Few Good Men in the main auditorium. You're in for a treat, folks. You can't handle the truth. Dr. Lytle would like to remind the Comp Sci clubs that signups for this year's hackathon close at the end of dinner tonight. Go get your hack on, folks. Also on tonight's agenda is the concert by Redwood's own a cappella singers. Ready, set, go tonight in the recital hall. I know I'll be there, bopping along to Build Me Up Buttercup. Finally, don't forget to come down to the lake for tomorrow's crew match versus our sworn enemies, Poo Poo Putney. Go, go, Reddies. Let's get ready to go. Have a great day.
Like that. Hey, Dora. Hey, Nikki. I'm here too.
He can't even be bothered to show up for the final tally. It's like he thinks he has this all in the bag, being the incumbent and all. But exit polling showed him trailing by 2 points, Carson. 2 points.
Exit polling? Who conducted exit polling?
Dr. Turner's politics class. Look, the point is that I have a real shot at winning this thing, and I can't even gloat about it because he's not here.
What kind of day has it been, Carson?
Don't talk to her like that.
Like what?
Like you're friends.
We are friends, Reese. We've been working together for 2 years. If anyone's the unwelcome outsider here, it's you.
Carson, if I punch him in the face right now, does that immediately disqualify me from the race?
I don't really know the rules of the. I'm just counting the.
Could be a PR nightmare for you, Reese. I could see the Insta stories now. OMG, what a sore loser.
Who said anything about losing? Dr. Turner's class has you polling 2 points behind.
Yeah, from their survey of the drama seminar next door. Theater people aren't really my target audience.
Teddy Martin, a man of the people, unless you're a drama nerd.
Oh, screw you. You know you ran your campaign on targeted messaging, too.
I did not. Not all of us have daddy's credit card to buy us the secrets of the Instagram algorithm.
Oh, yes. Don't let us forget for a second that you're here on scholarship. It's not like that wasn't a central part of all of your speeches.
Not all of us can buy our way into Redwood.
I didn't buy my way in. I'm a fourth generation legacy. I could have been born without a brain and they would have let me in.
I am still not so sure you weren't.
Look, you know you appeal to the sensibilities of the scholarship students to get votes. It's too bad there's only like 4 of them in every class.
At least they didn't feel disenfranchised by the Lindsey Graham wannabe who hates drama nerds.
That's not what I mean, and you know it. A school like this is built on cliques. Some of them are bigger than others. So I did what any politician would do. It's basic electoral math.
And yet, 2 points behind.
Look, a message of working for everybody sounds great in theory, but promises of unity aren't winning anyone in the elections. Here, Carson, a token of my appreciation for all of your hard work.
Don't bribe her.
It's a sandwich.
Anything given to a public official can be legally seen as a bribe.
This isn't the White House, Reese. It's Redwood Academy, and she's not an elected official. She's a poll worker who gave up her lunch hour to count every single vote by hand, even though we both know how this is going to end.
You are such a douche canoe.
That's prefect douche canoe to you.
How much longer, Carson?
Starting the last box now, but then I'll recount just to be sure.
What a game of rock, paper, scissors. I'm serious, a friendly game between political rivals.
Fine. Best of 3?
Best of 5. Go on, shoot.
Whenever you're ready, then.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper covers rock.
Again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors cut paper.
Don't mansplain to me. Again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ugh, how are you doing that? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors is a lot like politics, you see. If you make the wrong first move, all you have to do is counter with the opposite one. If you have to overcompensate for your mistake, but pray your opponent forgets, because they'll use that against you every chance they get. But if you're making all the right moves, all you have to do is pick the thing that'll beat the thing that you just won with. And by the way, that's 4.
Let's start again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Sophomore year, I ran on a promise of more funding for the athletics. Solid message, because over half the student body are athletes. Junior year, I run again. How do I top what I've already done?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ha! Finally.
I let you have that one. I ran on a promise of more funding for the arts. It gets the odd 40% of students who are non-athletes on my side, and it makes me look balanced as a politician because I care about both sides of the extracurricular issue.
I thought theater people weren't your base. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I'm not talking about people who eat, sleep, and breathe Broadway. I'm talking about your average Joe who enjoys a good symphony every once in a while.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You got lucky.
This year, you ask? Updates to Wilson, the seniors only dining hall.
Seems a bit miscalculated to me. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What makes you say that?
Not everyone who votes for senior prefect is a senior, and not every senior eats in Wilson.
Which takes me back to what I said earlier about electoral math. A little over half the seniors, on average, eat in Wilson. I mean, you know, it's the popular kids, the ones that go there to be seen, and not because of the no-bake cookies on Wednesdays.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And then you look at the other classes. A little over half of them, give or take, will be looking to eat in Wilson when they're a senior. So, of course, they'll vote for me.
But aren't you worried that people will see right through you? That, as I pointed out in my speech yesterday, your policies haven't done anything to actually change what's wrong with this school.
It doesn't matter. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! People don't want politicians to tell them the truth, Reese. They want politicians to give them something to look forward to. They want politicians to make them feel good, even if it makes somebody else feel bad. And that's why you're gonna lose.
Why is winning so important to you?
Why wouldn't it be?
Updates to Wilson, that's really all you want out of this.
Well, that and to pummel you into the ground. After watching you insult me and my campaign and all of your speeches.
So this is just another one of your ego trips then. It'll be another line on your resume when you run for head crackpot of the GOP or whatever diabolical scheme is for your future.
Aha.
Some of us actually want to make a difference here.
Make a difference. Reese, come on. I mean, I suppose as somebody with experience, the prefect is the figurehead of the class. It's that pretty little face that Redwood once plastered all over its admissions programs. You host a few events. You allocate some of the clubs their funding, but you leave the real governing to somebody else. Somebody like Carson and the rest of the class officers.
It doesn't have to be how it's always been. Don't you see that? After everything that's happened, we have the ability to change the culture of this school. And you're just going to squander it.
Look, I mean, I don't deny anything that you said in your speeches. There are nasty parts of Redwood, parts that you look at, but none of that matters when we leave here. People want to look back on their time as a Reddy through rose-tinted glasses, and we might as well let them.
So it's fine then to just ignore the fact that Redwood's been admitting girls for 40 years, but that it isn't safe for them here.
Whoa, let's not jump to any conclusions here.
You want to disagree? Fine. Tell me about Larkin Phelps then, Teddy.
What about Larkin Phelps?
You were at that party, right? On the baseball field? I saw you there manning the bar in the dugout with Harrison Keller.
What about it?
So surely you must have seen when he slipped ecstasy into her drink.
I wasn't there.
Or when campus security showed up to bust up the party and Harrison slipped them a couple $100 not to write him up.
That isn't what happened.
She passed out right after they left. One of her friends had to call 911. And guess who got suspended when it was all said and done? Spoiler alert, not Harrison Keller.
They didn't have any evidence.
Or what about Krista Evans? She was here at the same time as your brother, right, Teddy? Surely he must have told you all about her.
Yeah, of course she was sleeping around. I mean, that's what happens when you do that.
Does it matter if she was? She was expelled after someone caught her driving off campus during homeroom to get an abortion. And you want to know why? Because she was captain of the debate team and they had practice on Tuesday afternoons. The same time, the only time, a doctor comes to the student clinic to prescribe birth control. That's never occurred to you, has it? It's never even crossed your mind that while you can waltz in and grab condoms from the fishbowl at the nurse's station, that it's entirely different, entirely unfair for girls.
And Jenna Marks.
Thank you, Carson. Jenna was walking on that dark path from the library to the quad one night when Alan Sharp pulled her into the bushes and raped her.
You don't know it was Alan.
Everyone knows it was Alan, asshole. He bragged about it to half the lacrosse team the next day. And did anything happen to him? No, of course not.
Why are you asking me all of this? What do you want me to do about it?
I'm asking because, Teddy, when you say there are nasty parts of Redwood, which parts are you referring to? The parts I've just mentioned, or the ones where you've reluctantly benefited from, where daddy's credit card can buy you a spot in the class that your GPA couldn't earn, or where you can run to the headmaster and tell him that your 22-year-old English teacher was flirting with you so that he can get her fired before she fails you in American Lit.
You're still mad about Miss Hickson? She was flirting with me, clear as day. You saw her.
Not every girl at Redwood has the hots for you, idiot. And not for nothing, but Miss Hickson is gay.
So that's why you want to win. Because you have a savior complex?
No, because it pisses me off and it's starting to piss other people off too. A lot more people than you think. But I guess the more pressing question here isn't why you want to win. It's why this doesn't concern you too.
All this negativity isn't a good look on you, Reese.
It's not negativity, it's the truth.
All of that might be true.
It is true.
Nobody wants to hear about it. Chin up. Relax. Smile.
Teddy?
What is it, Carson?
No, nothing. It's just I'm on the recount and I'm hungry.
Take the sandwich, Carson.
I shouldn't.
Carson, look at me. Ignore nasty Reese. Take the sandwich.
Nasty Reese.
I didn't mean... No, you know what? I did. You're bitter and you're nasty. And if today has proven nothing else to me, it's that I have been right never to hang out with you because you're unpleasant to be around.
Oh, I'm unpleasant to be around.
All this Jenna Marks this and Larkin Phelps that. You know, has it ever occurred to you that maybe it isn't Redwood's fault? That maybe they did something to get themselves into those situations?
isn't just about Larkin and Jenna and Krista, Teddy. It's about the systemic, pervasive issues that plague this school. All ignoring it does is make it worse for the people getting hurt and better for the people like you who have never had to deal with a hard thing a day in their life.
When we graduate from here, Reese, we are both going to have diplomas from Redwood Academy. And we are both going to put that on our college applications and ride that name recognition all the way into Yale or Harvard or Smith or Brown. You will have reaped what was sown in the system of privilege, same as me.
Yes, but at least I'll have tried to do something with it. I'll be out there throwing water on the flame while you'll be sitting back watching the world burn.
Something's wrong.
What?
Something's wrong with the votes. On the first count, there were 214 in total, and on the second count, there were 223.
Could you have missed a few in one of the boxes the first time around, Carson?
No, I had a system, a very thorough system where I counted the votes from each box, and then I put the votes back in before so that I could verify numbers during recounts. But I'm stupid and messed everything up because there were 9 slips of paper on the desk, and I don't know which box they came from.
Carson, who are those extra votes for?
Teddy.
We're a wider margin. You might not take the losses hard.
I can't believe you. You tried to throw the election.
We know I didn't throw anything.
I should have known the moment you tried to do something nice for someone that it was all just some sort of scheme.
I mean, look, Carson, did those votes even have an impact on the outcome anyway?
No.
See, it's fine.
You tried to cheat your way into office.
You heard Carson. Those votes didn't even matter.
It most certainly does matter. You're an elected official, and people have the right to know who you really are.
You think anyone's gonna believe you? You said it yourself, Reese. Redwood has a problem with taking girls seriously.
You're pathetic. Trying to scare me into letting you get away with this? It's not gonna work.
Where are you going?
The headmaster's office. Without those 9 votes, my tallies are correct. I've got to announce the winner. And by the way, Teddy, Jenna Marks didn't do anything to deserve what happened to her. She was in my Latin study group the night that she was... And she left 2 minutes before me. She was just walking.
I mean, look, you ran a good campaign, Reese.
Attention, Reddies, the votes have been counted.
I think we both know how this is going to end.
Your incoming senior prefect is...
Honored to run against you.
Reese Carpenter.
Like you said, I ran a good campaign.
This bitch, how did you do it?
Like you said, electoral math. Over half the students at Redwood are female, Teddy. You think politics is all just about maneuvers, but sometimes it's just about listening to the people who need to be heard.
I mean, who needs senior prefect anyway? I've got 2 years of governing under my belt. That should be enough to get me onto the college council at Yale or maybe even an internship on the Hill.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
And why is that?
Yes, all this Jenna Marks this and Larkin Phelps that. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe it isn't Redwood's fault? That maybe they did something to get themselves into those situations?
Victim blaming isn't a good look on you, Teddy.
You blame me.
Maybe politics is like rock, paper, scissors after all. You made the first wrong move, Teddy, thinking you had this election all locked up. And you forgot to make up for your mistake, to counter with the opposite, to overcompensate, to apologize. And this opponent isn't going to let you forget. You better believe I'm going to hang on to this recording, Teddy Martin. It'll always be there. A skeleton in your closet. Every good politician needs one of those, right? Someday when you're running for mayor or the Senate or maybe even the presidency, you're going to wonder where I am and think to yourself, I should have taken Reese Carpenter more seriously. And I hope it'll remind you to do things a little bit differently next time. Until then, I look forward to seeing you at the inauguration next week. It's the junior prefect who presents the senior prefect to the student body, after all.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tory Parker.
I'm Hayley Hoffman.
I'm Grant Markwell.
I'm Catherine Moykins.
I'm Libby Sparks.
And we are the cast, director, and playwright of Rock, Paper, Scissors.
We'd like to thank you for watching our performance tonight, and we hope you enjoyed it and all of the other performances.
DCSG theater is founded on the principle that all theater can be good theater, given enough community support and creative thinking.
DCSG Theater has a modest fundraising goal to meet by December 31st that will support operations for the next 2 years.
If you'd like to donate, please visit dcsgtheater.org and click on donate.
Thanks for watching.